be approaching from, which is to the right. And I can't see any aircraft. I also can't see any aircraft in the circuit. So, Chiltern traffic, Golf November Whiskey, lining up 22. Okay, when you're ready, release the brake.
Release the brake.
And taxi onto the centre line.
Taxiing onto the centre line. Oh, you've got some nice crop circles.
Yes, they're good, aren't they? Little mushroom rings. And that's good there.
Okay, close and brake.
That's great, and I noticed you moved the stick to a central position as we turned, so that's very good. Okay, do you remember the pre-rotate sequence, or do you want me to talk you through it?
Talk me through, if you will.
Okay, so hold the stick central.
Stick central.
And forward.
And forward.
Holding the brake on with your hand,
yep.
Increase power to 2000.
Increasing power to 2000. Oh, actually that's over 2000. Okay. 2000 RPM.
Very gently start applying pressure to the pre-rotator lever with your right hand.
Gently onto pre-rotator with the right hand. Oh.
Can you feel a tiny little bit of...
Little catch.
That's it. Right.
So something happens at 120, doesn't it?
Yeah, 130, you can bring the stick all the way back.
130, stick all the way back.
That's good. That's it, keep it central. Okay, so when the rotor stops accelerating, which is about now, you can increase power to accelerate the rotor to 220 RPM.
Increasing power. Okay, so we've got 220.
Okay, so if you can release the pre-rotator and the wheel brake.
Releasing pre-rotator and wheel brake.
I have control.
You have control.
So I increase power significantly. I notice that the rotor speed is building and that the nose is going light. So I increase power and balance the nose. I can climb up. Reduce power very slightly.
Nice old trail pacer, just passing our 2 o'clock high. Yeah, guess where he's going? Oh, I'll tell you where he's come out of. He was on the radio a second ago, wasn't he? Airfield, yeah. Quite a lot going to Sirewell, I suppose. Picking have to be very careful because we're going to just have to go around the Pittsford joint. Going to sort of start moving around into his direction now.
Are they flying together?
There's the starboard opening.
It's a bumpy old day it is.
Oh, it's so much more stable than a normal aircraft.
Yeah, I mean, I've not been holding on for quite a while. And it's still doing 65, 70 miles.
That must be Peter strip below us, from the left.
Okay.
Yeah, just by the waters there.
It's absolutely incredible.
Firing range right at the
literally, I'm not holding on to the stick at all.
Go for him, yeah.
And I haven't done for about 2 minutes.
Just sitting there cruising at 70.
And when the speed goes up, it just raises its nose and brings it back down again. Anyway, I better hold on now. 2,000 feet already. And that's on a cruise climb.
Great visibility. Two fewer towers than last time we went.
It's getting smaller and smaller. Okay, so you have control.
I have control.
Okay, so first of all, try and see how comfortable you are resting your arm on your leg and then just gripping the bottom of the stick.
Loading the approach pace for Hosbod.
I mean the bottom of the grip.
Yeah, just reel this off a frequency when you get a chance.
So I can't quite rest my elbow, but I can rest my arm.
Was that you, Nick, or was that them?
That was me.
Okay. That's good. And by looking to the horizon, you can see whether your wings are level.
So I need to give a little bit of right stick. And
down there?
Can you see the little village on the
again?
Through the windscreen?
Down there?
yep.
Just fly towards that.
Okay. I was sort of avoiding the wood.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's great.
What are we looking for? In prison. Aren't we supposed to keep away from them? That must be that Bullingdon.
Far away. You can feel the gyro moving around in the
Stopped by
turbulence.
earlier today. I'd have been in there this afternoon. Sure they give you your old room back?
No, I set about 4,600 on the engine.
Descending to 1,000 feet.
And
That's just a glide in there. I don't know if there's any gliders about.
it appears to be maintaining about 2,250 feet.
Yeah. So the vertical speed's saying we're losing a little bit of height, but
That's fine.
Oh,
And what will happen is we'll just vary up and down slightly as we hit different pockets of turbulence. Okay, just release the stick for a moment.
Okay.
Just hit a thermal, so we're going up again. Okay, hand back on the stick.
Okay, hand back on stick.
How does it feel? Does it feel, are you quite relaxed just maintaining a straight track to this town?
Yeah, I think so. I can tell I'm tensing a little bit just because I'm concentrating too much. But
okay. Just relax.
Shoulders.
Yeah, just look around. See what you can see. Look out for other aircraft. See the altitudes come up to 2,250 again.
Yeah.
You know, it's just going up and down slightly with the turbulence.
Yeah.
It's not a problem. Let's have a good look behind you.
Can't see anything. Should I be able?
No, I can't see anything either.
Good. Altitude's got. What do you at that cloud's about 2,500?
Possibly, yeah. It's between 2,500 and 3,000, I would say. If you look down on the ground to your right, you can see the shadow of the cloud.
Okay.
And that's a great indication of wind direction. If you should have to land in a field.
Going around 50, okay? It's down for a minute, so keep an eye out for us.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to do a turn in a moment.
Okay.
And we can do a 360-degree turn, okay?
Okay.
And I'm not interested in your airspeed or your altitude or anything like that.
Okay.
I just want you to look at the horizon, and when the nose tries to drop, just apply enough back pressure on the stick to prevent it from dropping, okay?
Okay.
So the first thing to do...
I realise that's not marked up, is it?
You're going to do 360.
No.
So pick something in front of you that tells you...
We're just crossing, well, probably, yeah, crossing finals at the moment, so just be careful. Right, I think I've got a frequency.
That tells you that you've done 360, okay? I.e. the town.
Yeah.
Okay, good look out.
Good look out. Are we going to go to the left?
And when you're ready.
Okay, so going into a turn, so turning left, so check left and right. Pick a landmark to the left. Roll it over to the left gently. Nose drops slightly, slight back pressure. Keep it coming round. Nose is dropping a bit more back pressure. Bit of power too. Okay, we've got 90. Check again. Wood, good landmark. Keep it coming round. Maintain attitude. Keeping good lookout. Nose drop. A little bit more back. Another landmark to the right.
What's the name strip?
Maintain back pressure.
Is it Selby? Selby. So what we do is we join the Husband Bosworth strip, and we just say their 30th, and we just Selby, okay? So we then just peel off on their finals to Selby. I'll show you, it's easy.
Reduce back pressure, reduce power slightly.
I think the last time I went in, they seem to have a glider circuit to the north and a power circuit to the south.
On the radio, top left.
Okay, well, we'll just be coming in from the south. Left say for
press it once.
For Husband Bosworth, and then
now
say
turn the bottom dial to turn the radio down.
Yeah, what was that frequency?
You can go a bit more if you like. There we go. Sorted. Okay.
So how was that?
You didn't apply much back pressure because your speed didn't reduce, and we descended about 300 feet.
Yeah.
So I have control.
You have control?
I'm just going to fly away from this riding school below us. Okay, so the method that I use to ensure that I don't let the nose drop is to pick a point on the aircraft in front of me. Okay, see where that is in relation to the horizon. So i.e. 1 inch below or 1 inch above, whatever. And then try and keep that distance from the horizon throughout the turn. Okay. So if you pick something in front of you,
so, I don't know, that spot on the windshield or something?
Okay. Usually the top of the windscreen or the aerial is more reliable, so I'll give it a go. Okay, I've had a good look around. I'll turn to the left like you did. So as I go in, I'm going to let the nose drop. You see it drop?
Yeah.
That's quite significant, isn't it? Okay, so I'm going to come out of the turn. Allow everything to settle down. And then try again. So this time I'm not going to let it drop. It's quite difficult. Speed has dropped right off, as expected. And then level off. Allow the speed to build up. Okay, how was that? Did you see the...
Yeah.
And I actually had quite a lot of back pressure in at one point.
Yeah.
So although I didn't lose any height that time, which was the aim, I did lose a lot.